shot. Great look. Just didn't go down. Obviously we had a few different options on that last play, but I just appreciate the coaching staff and my teammates trust me with that shot, and just the comfort they gave me afterwards. I really want to win here. Really put a lot of pressure on myself at times. I think I need to scale it back a little bit just because of the second half of the season, just feeling like we got to be great every single possession. And usually these learning curves or learning moments happen in preseason and it's just happening now. So it definitely puts a glaring eye on what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. Easy to criticize, but for us, I just got to focus on being the best that I can be and showing up for not only Luka, but for my teammates. Just post All-Star break, it's just natural pressure. It's just like NBA pressure. It just comes with second half of the season. We only have 20 games, 19 games left, and for me personally, I just want to play well. And the last two games, just haven't played with the fluidity of my game and just complimenting others and just doing the little things to get us those wins. Just defensive stops and then starting off quarters well. That fourth quarter was. We could start off a lot better. There were some possessions that we could have got some better shots, but that's the flow of the game of basketball, and you got to live with the results. And I have nothing but confidence in the guys that I'm on the floor with.
Do you feel like there's also a sort of pressure that comes along with being the centerpiece of a huge midseason trade?
It's natural. It comes with it, and also, as a human being, you just naturally want to fit in with everybody and not step on anyone's toes. But the magnitude of the moment sometimes warrants special people to go up and beyond and do the extra things. And I'm at that place now, but I think I just need to scale back and just let the game come to me and flow into it. Because when we're playing that tense, I could feel the intensity around me. And I think I just got to settle in and stay poised, like I always say. I think it's a collective effort for us in this locker room. We have Hall of Famers in the locker room, so it's not difficult to go up to one of the guys and ask questions and inquire about what's going on. That's probably the greatest asset that we have. One of the greatest assets on this team is just we have one of the greatest guys to play the game leading us as a head coach, and we got some great coaches that really demand excellence out of themselves and then demand excellence out of us. So it's a great relationship that we have, and I just think everybody's included in this and the collective effort of us being special the second half of the season. So. On the court, I just think we're all figuring each other out. It's a fun process, but it's also like just some of these things will be handled in preseason, but it's not that, and I have to wrap my head around that reality and just understand that the process itself is going to be up and down, but showing up every day and staying consistent is what's going to get us through. But on the court, I think we just have to stay communicative and continue to do the little things for each other. Just nonverbal communication. Majority of the things that are going on the court, knowing guys' tendencies, knowing where guys want the ball, or defensively, just going over shell defense, communication through that, and then the coach is giving you your matchups and having a coach that you go to every day. It's a whole list being in a professional basketball position or entertainment position. So it's a lot that comes with it. It's a lot to remember, new plays, just getting the synergy and synchronicity with new guys. So that takes its time. But for me, I have no excuses up here. I just know I got to show up to the party and be more poised out there and, just hit timely shots and also trust my teammates and trust what we got going on.
Perry, going back to, you saying let the shots, let the offense flow or come to you. Sorry if those aren't the exact words you're
Yeah, you're good.
How much is that a product of this offensive self, perhaps, and you trying to figure out, before the trade happened, it was a very ISO-heavy, individualistic, and that's what worked, but that's how the offense was.
Yeah.
Is that part of the adjustment that you're going through, both the offense and you?
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I'm human. And coming into this, again, I would love to play well every single night. I was just texting with my dad And biggest fan, one of my harshest critics, but he's always going to keep it honest. And I appreciate that because he's been watching me play for a long time. And he just told me to stay aggressive, and it looked like I was overthinking out there. And I was just telling him, like, Dad, we have new lineups. I'm playing with new guys out there. It's an adjustment period. As much as I would love to play well, it doesn't happen as often as you would like. But I think moving forward, when I can ease kind of my own burdens or overthinking, I think things will naturally flow. Right now, it's just high-intense environment. I could feel it. Everybody wants to win, and that's a great thing. Everybody cares. But now we just got to figure out what our temperament is, what our emotions are. So.
Is there a fine line between putting pressure on yourself and too much pressure on yourself?
It's the big business, baby. It's the big business. So as much pressure as I would love to put on myself, I have goals that I would love to accomplish, but all those are pushed to the side because I know that there's 15 other guys on this team that are relying on me to do things that they've either seen me do or they're expecting me to do as one of the best players in the league. So sitting alongside Luka, again, I just have to show up to the party. I've been in situations throughout this league. Some have been failures, some have been successes, but over the last few years, I've definitely made it a goal of mine to just be stronger mentally, especially dealing with the rigors of this, mentally, physically, emotionally. So they'll come to light.
Dealing a lot over the last few years with trying to get lineups going. It happened where you were forward, guys were in or out.
Yeah.
Dealing with that for a while. What's that like to continue to do?
There are definitely some frustrating days, but there are definitely some great days where you think you failed or you've let everyone down, and it's just a lesson. I used to really take this game up and beyond just like, I don't want to say an addiction, but it's just like when I go home, I just know I'm going to watch 45 minutes of highlights straight, and my hours won't wind down until about 4 a.m. just thinking and just processing what happened, and my adrenaline has slowed down, and I get to just put my family to bed, but ultimately there's a goal that I have to accomplish when I wake up, and that's to be better than I was yesterday. So as ugly or as mad as I want to be at this moment right now, I know I got to let it go when I go home and start a new day tomorrow and get back to it. That's just all I know. Mm-hmm.
Right after the buzzer, Luka walks up to you, gives you a hug. What do you have to say to you?
It was a good shot. It was a great shot. Ironically, it was a left step back. I think he's familiar with that. So it was a good shot, and just got to stay confident. Stay confident.
One question, sorry. Luka mentioned that some defensive coverages may not have been executed quite, as they should today. Was there anything that stood out in your early opinion?
Yeah, the second quarter and the third quarter. I think they were playing with an unbelievable rhythm. I don't think they really felt us physically every possession, and there were some breakdowns that definitely happened. I mean, when you give up, we can score 39 in the third, but when we give up 38 in the second, 37 in the third, it's a high offensive game that they're running against us, and we got to be able to break their rhythm better. So defensively, we can make some improvements, I feel, and including myself, starting with myself. But we gave ourselves a chance to win,